Fans divided. Did Freen's confession push Becky away or bring them closer? The world of K-entertainment thrives on chemistry, emotions, and the delicate line between performance and reality. Over the years, no duo has captured that fascination quite like Freen and Becky. Their bond, their laughter, their undeniable presence, it's the kind of connection fans dream about and fight to protect. But everything shifted when Freen's shocking confession about Sung leaked online. Suddenly, the pair who once seemed unshakable were caught in a storm of emotions, speculation, and public debate. Becky's silent tears only deepened the mystery, leaving fans with one burning question. Did Freen's confession push Becky away forever, or could this storm actually bring them closer together? The confession that rocked the fandom. When the leaked video dropped, it didn't just trend, it exploded. Within hours, it was circulating across Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and even international fan forums. The video was short, but its impact was massive. Every pause in Freen's voice, every flicker in her eyes was analyzed frame by frame. Was she regretful? Was she tired of hiding something? Was she confessing because of guilt or because of love? And then came Becky. Not with words, but with silence. Not with statements, but with tears. And in that silence, the fandom found chaos. Fans who believe this is the end. For many fans, Becky's tears signaled heartbreak. They argue that her silence is not patience, but distance, that she's quietly choosing to walk away. These fans fill comment sections with words like betrayal, final straw, and endgame. To them, Freen's confession was a wound too deep to heal. They see Becky's tears not as empathy, but as confirmation that something inside her broke when the truth came out. One fan posted, "You can see it in her eyes. Those weren't the tears of someone who wants to fight for love. They were the tears of someone letting go." Fans who believe love will win. But another side of the fandom is equally strong and equally passionate. For them, the confession wasn't betrayal, but bravery. They see Freen not as someone who broke trust, but as someone who finally allowed herself to be vulnerable, even at great risk. This group believes Becky's tears show how deeply she cares. To them, silence isn't rejection, it's reflection. It's the time she needs to process emotions before coming back stronger. One fan argued, if Becky didn't care, she wouldn't cry. The fact that she cried means Freen's words touched her soul. That's not the end. It's the beginning of something real. The power of silence. In today's digital age, silence is rarely empty. When celebrities choose not to speak, the world fills the silence with theories, projections, and endless debates. Becky's silence has become the loudest part of this entire storm. Every public appearance is scrutinized, her body language, her expressions, even the clothes she wears. Did she look sad? Did she smile when someone mentioned Freen's name? Fans have turned into detectives, piecing together clues from moments that may mean everything or nothing at all. But here's the truth. Silence creates power. It leaves room for fans to imagine their own narrative, keeping the mystery alive. Social media in frenzy. The digital landscape has become the ultimate battlefield. Hashtags like #FreenConfession, #BeckyTears, #FreenBeckyForever, #BeckyDeservesBetter are still trending across platforms. Edits portraying Freen as the misunderstood heroine circulate alongside edits painting Becky as the heartbroken victim. TikTok videos gain millions of views, while Twitter threads dissect every angle of the drama. One viral post read, "Only K-drama accounts are covering this? The world should be talking about Freen and Becky. They are too iconic to ignore." This shows how the fandom isn't just reacting, they're actively pushing the narrative into the mainstream. Industry silence. Strategy or caution. Interestingly, both stars' agencies have remained completely silent. No clarifications, no denials, no press releases. And in K-entertainment, silence is never accidental. Agencies often choose silence when the storm itself fuels popularity. The controversy keeps both names trending, boosting visibility and engagement. Some insiders even suggest that leaving fans guessing can strengthen emotional investment, making both Freen and Becky even more marketable in the long run. But silence is also risky. If fans feel ignored or manipulated, it can turn admiration into resentment. Agencies are walking a fine line, balancing profit with reputation. Open book lessons from past idol controversies. Freen and Becky's situation echoes past K-entertainment storms. Hyuna and Dawn. When they confirmed their relationship after months of denial, fans were divided, but their honesty eventually won respect. Song Joong-ki and Song Hye-kyo broken heart. Their romance blossomed into marriage, only to end in divorce. It reminded fans that public love stories are fragile under pressure. Jennie and G-Dragon rumors. Though never confirmed, the mere speculation boosted both idols' visibility and kept fans emotionally hooked. These cases show one truth. In K-entertainment, love, whether real, rumored, or denied, can define careers as much as talent. Cultural expectations and pressure. It's also important to understand the cultural lens. In South Korea and Thailand, where both Freen and Becky are widely followed, public relationships among rising stars are tricky. Fans want closeness, but they also want control. The moment an idol appears too distant or too attached, they risk backlash. For Freen and Becky, the expectations are doubled. They aren't just co-stars, they are seen as a unit. Anything that disrupts that unit, like a confession or visible heartbreak, feels personal to the fandom. The psychology of fan loyalty. Why does this matter so much to fans? Because Freen and Becky don't just represent themselves, they represent ideals. Fans project their hopes, their fantasies, even their own love stories onto this duo. When something threatens that bond, it feels like a personal betrayal. And yet, when there's even a hint that love might win, it restores faith, not just in them, but in love itself. That's why this storm isn't just gossip, it's emotional investment on a global scale. What happens next? The future could go in several directions. 1. Becky distances herself, confirming fans' fears that the bond has broken. 2. She supports Freen publicly, turning this into a powerful comeback story of love and resilience. 3. They remain silent, keeping fans trapped in speculation, which fuels ongoing engagement. Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain. This story isn't ending anytime soon. Final reflection. The Freen-Becky saga has transcended normal fandom gossip. It's become a global case study in love, loyalty, and the power of silence. Did Freen's confession break their bond? Or did it reveal a depth that only true love can endure? Only time will tell. For now, Becky's tears, Freen's vulnerability, and the fandom's divided voices continue to fuel one of the most captivating dramas of the year. And maybe, just maybe, this storm will become the foundation of an even stronger bond, one built not on fantasy, but on truth.